Warning, the following show features stunts performed either by professionals or under the supervision of professionals. Accordingly, everything spicy and the producers must insist that no one attempt to recreate or reenact any stunt or activity performed on this show. Well, hello, everyone. I am Phil, and this is Everything Spicy. It's Monday night, guys. It is Monday night. We got the week started. Everything is good to go. We're going to remove that from the basement. Remove from studio. There we go. I only got one thing down in the basement. So, hey, I wouldn't quite call her a thing. Anyways, great to see everyone, man. We made it through our Monday. We made it through the weekend. Got the week started. Everything's going just fine and dandy. So it's great to see everyone here. Great to see everyone in the chat. Hey, if you're just getting here or if you've been here, hit the thumbs up, share us out, do all those things that helps the algorithm and everything else. More people come hang out here. More people in the chat, more people talking, the more fun that we all have. Tonight we are going to kind of go back in time. I don't know if it's back in time, but as a YouTuber, sometimes we can get distracted. We can get distracted on what we really do, right? And what I want to do, and this is some stuff. This is from, I don't know, it's laying on its side. I don't know if that screwed it up or what, but I've got some tincture that I've got here from my good friend Luther the Great, actually Neil. See if we can get some of that up in his dropper here. There we go. So we're going to get this started, and then we're going to talk about into the chat while my mouth salivates and I have tears, everything else. That looks pretty concentrated, so looks like a lot of drops too. Let's maybe back off a couple of drops here. Okay. I can already tell it's going to be hot. Oh, this Peach Reaper, man. Holy mackerel. And I think the longer it sits here, I think the more, I don't know if the alcohol gets out. What causes it to get hotter? I can tell you what causes it to get hotter. The fact my tolerance is down. That's one of the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing tonight. We're going to try some different spicy things, do some different stuff. I do have a package here I got from my good friend Jimmy Pickles a few months ago. What's up, Gary? How you doing, man? And I hadn't opened this up yet. So let's say hi to some people in the chat. My mouth is on fire right now. That's actually what's causing me to burp. Holy crap. Anyways. Oh, there's a hiccup. Wow. All right, let's go to the top of the chat. Kathy Gahan was in here earlier. What's up, Kathy Gahan? Hopefully you're still in here. JCT is in the house. What's up, JCT? Good to see you. Samantha Lee is here down in the basement, waiting patiently. Kimberly Ferris is in the house. What's up, Kimberly Ferris? Good to see you. I'm getting the hiccups already, guys. Peppers in Kentucky living. Jeremy's in the house. Don't have much on my stomach, so that usually will mean something. With the hiccups, Newfoundlanders, Ingalls families in the house. What's up, Newfoundlander? Good to see you, man. Fulton's in the house. What's up, Mr. Fulton? Good to see you, my friend. Joe W., what's up, man? Joey, what's happening, man? Yeah, Fulton saying groovy new intro music or awesome new intro music. I don't know if I like it as much as the old stuff. Every time I play it, it's kind of like, do I go back to the old? I do have a band of friends that do some of their own music. I've been thinking about asking to use some of theirs. They've allowed me to do something in the past. So, burning here. Gawani's in the house. What's up, Gawani? Good to see you, my friend. Whiskey Nose, Marty's in the house. What's up, Whiskey Nose? How you doing, man? Mayberry U316's in the house. What's up, Mayberry? Good to see you. My good buddy Gary from Jeff's Famous Beef Jerky. Again, check out Jeff's Famous Beef Jerky. My good buddy Gary. What's up, Gary? How you doing, man? Donald Morris in the Berg is in the house. What's up, Donald Morris? Good to see you. If you can see already, man. Eyes are watering. Peach Reaper. Nose is running. Whew. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, let's see. We've got everybody. Jason Sterling's in the house. What's up, Jason? How you doing, man? Joe W says, I ate 4 pickled eggs, spicy, and I drank energy drink along with it. Not good. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a great combination. I ate something the other day. Well, actually, I'm fat. I had a salad, okay? I had a salad with blue cheese dressing. You know what does not go well with blue cheese dressing? Peppercini peppers. Peppercini peppers and blue cheese dressing is not a good combination. As much as I like both together, it screwed up my palate for that evening. It was like, no, this is not good. So, all right. We got Chow used Ember. I spent all day thinking it was Tuesday just to have idea backhanded out of my mind, seeing your Monday hangout notification, right? I can do that all the time, man. Think it's one day and then see something like, oh shit, it really is. That day. Donna Morris. What's up, Donna? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I don't know if you get a close enough look at my eyes. They're red. My tongue is on fire. Although it's down to about a 2. It was up to about a 4. This stuff's hot. Sticks around. Bourbon Bounty's in the house. What's up, Bourbon Bounty? Dealing with some stuff, but here in the chat. Good to see you. Fox it Outdoors in the house. What's up, man? E-Waste Mike. Here. What's up, E-Waste? Good to see you. Hope everything is good on your end. Oh, that's right. So without further ado, we got a couple folks in the basement. We'll do the thing first in, first up. It also happens to work out to be ladies first. So without further ado,
Anna, Elsa, Christoph, Sven, Samantha. I even know it's Samantha. Samantha, ready?
I don't even know a Samantha. You know Samantha? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh, good. Just sitting over booing like a big baby. Eyeballs watering, mouth on fire.
Oh.
You know, a typical Monday night.
Making yourself cry. Yeah.
Make myself cry. Yep. Might as well just kick myself in the nuts, right?
Right. Be quicker.
Speaking of quick kicking myself in the nuts, what's up, Roman?
Well, I haven't kicked myself in the nuts in a while, so it's
You
kind of hard to do. You gotta get that little leg kick going.
It's not impossible. I've seen it on TikTok. It happens.
I've seen cats do it, but no, not me. I'm all right. I'm not eating spicy anything right now, except
That's okay.
tequila.
Nobody else has got to eat anything spicy or do anything spicy.
You're getting started early.
Yeah, Joe mentioned that his tolerance is down. You know what? And I think a lot of people's tolerances go down after you get by pepper season, right? Once you don't have fresh pods to mow on, then you gotta make stuff up. I mean, you gotta do things like, you know, I brought some crackers down here. I brought some cheese. Now crackers and cheese all together. This is not hot, right? I'm going to stick you guys off to the side for just a minute. This is not hot, right? But my good friend Jimmy Pickles sent me some pepper powder, and we're going to do some pepper powder. Now that my tongue is about... What's up, Kathy Bates? Calling me nothing spicy. That's okay. Okay. I love you too, girl.
Hey,
So
Kathy.
I've been meaning to do this for Jimmy Pickles for a while, and actually wanted to do a review. But, well, we can do some stuff here. You guys know my friend Jimmy Pickles, the only guy I've ever bought pickle seeds from, jppepperseeds.com.
I don't think you bought pickle seeds from him, but
Did I say pickle seed?
Close enough.
Close enough. Let's see here. Let's see. What do we got here? We're going to do one of these. Here we go. How about this one? This is always a good one. 7-pot.
Oh, that's going to be rough.
7-pot original. So, what I thought, and I heated this up before I came down here. What's up, John Ross? I figure, now I do have to be careful down here, not get this all over my keyboard area. So I'm going to move this over. You're not going to see a lot of this, but you will see the pepper powder. I figure we get a good amount of cheese on there. At least that gives the powder something to stick to, right? Oh, why don't we do the prima tale? We got prima tale here. That'll really light you up, right? Prima tales are hotter than Carolina Reaper. So
Yeah, that's gonna
definitely
be
hotter.
That's gonna be rough.
So there you go. There's your prima tale. And I haven't had any of this powder yet. So what's up, John Ross? How you doing? I haven't had any of this yet. I haven't tried any of it yet.
I've had some 7-pot that'll kill a Reaper.
Oh, I have too. So let's let's see here. Let's get a little closer. I'm gonna put my plate over top of the keyboard. All right, so let's add a little of this. Let's start with that. What do you think? I think that's probably enough powder to at least say it's one pepper. It doesn't take a lot of powder to equal pepper, that's for sure. So
You got Thanos balls doing that.
bon appetit. Mm.
I think I'd rather eat Taco Bell.
Might take it a minute to kick in. Taco Bell. Use half the bag, says Joe W. Yeah, no, half the bag would probably be, I don't know, half the bag of that would probably be equivalent to half dozen. I don't know. Prima tales. Prima tale is one of your hotter peppers. I think more of that went to the back of my throat than on my tongue. Not talking about anything else except for the pepper powder, so none of you get a dirty mind or a perverted mind. But apparently
apparently you don't know your audience.
Well, hey, I help groom them to where they're at, right?
All right.
We've weeded out the non-dirty people and the overly sensitive people, and then all that we have is left is a bunch of insensitive people that like to see me torture myself, and I don't know. So,
With a giant heart. I think they're giant-hearted people.
Giant-hearted people. That's what they are. Snort it. Now, that's never going to happen. I will never snort it or rub it in my eyes. I've rubbed it in my eyes. Define perversion. I think you just defined it for me there, Vanessa. I mean, we know. I don't have a dirty mind. Kathy, that's like President Trump saying I don't have orange hair. Okay? We know what your mind is going, and you display. It's on display most nights. Nothing but dirty old fuckers in here.
I like that it was in all caps. That's cool.
Young Mr. Clifford over there. So how's things been for you? Everything good there, Roman?
Yeah, I've just been working a lot. You know me.
That's me, man. Working and working and working.
Yeah, I've had one day off since Christmas.
Well, I ain't working that much.
Yeah, it's working a lot. Worked late Friday night, worked late Saturday night. I was up at 4 a.m. Sunday. Was up at 6:30 this morning working. Gotta be online by 8 tomorrow. So just same old over here. Paying the bills, taking care of my friends and the ones I love, and everybody that needs anything. How's Sam doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Oh, did you just wake up?
No, I'm just saying I was smiling because I just heard you say how you were doing.
Can I bring you a cup of Crappuccino or something?
I'll take whatever you got.
Uh-oh.
Well, Roman's got some good stuff.
All caps again.
All caps.
Coming back.
Yeah, just look anywhere around Roman within a couple foot radius, and you can find pretty much anything you're looking for.
Just gonna make sure everything I wear is fireproof if I ever come around road.
That's right.
Or don't burst into flames.
Nah,
Yeah, you don't want to run into a garage heater or something like that in Roman's garage.
I set myself on fire.
I think as long as you have any loose clothing, you're pretty safe.
Vanessa.
I don't know, man. I blew myself up with starting fluid under the hood of a what was it? I had a '68 Chevelle, and yeah, my shirt was on fire. Blew myself up with starting fluid in the middle of winter.
Wow.
At least it was warm.
Yeah, we had a friend stick an old thing of starter fluid on a bonfire one time, and everybody ran, and it put when that stuff explodes, it's like goes up and has almost like a little mushroom cloud, and man, it was like we all got dove like behind chairs and got a good 40, 50 feet away from this thing, and it was a starter fluid can that was down to the bottom. Really wasn't anything, but you couldn't spray the last little bit out of it, and that was enough to do that.
Sure.
So I can't imagine putting a full can or anything else on there. That'd be dangerous, and we don't recommend anybody going out there and trying that. So for all you young people in here,
don't do what Roman would do.
Don't do what Roman would do. Right.
I remember I was 16, and I used to go down to the local. It was a hobby shop in the local corner shopping center, whatever, and they sold like model rockets, right? So I would go in there and I would shoplift these D-sized model rockets. They're the size of a D-sized battery. They're good-sized little model rocket engines. And I would strip all the cardboard off them and just light them and watch that little fireball, do its thing, which is all well and good, and it's fun, and it's a good show for everybody involved. But one day it was super windy out. Wind was blowing 25, 30 miles an hour. And I was out in the street. I'm trying to get this thing to light. Can't keep the lighter lit. Certainly can't get the model rocket to light. One thing about wind and fire, it tends to go up pretty quick. So I got down on my hands and knees like this, and I've got this model rocket engine on the street right in front of me, and I keep getting lower and lower and lower till my face is like right here to try to block the wind, and I finally got it to light. Whoosh! Blew up my whole face. Burned off my eyebrows, my eyelashes, the top of my hair up here. I had nose hairs falling out. So I didn't even know I had nose hairs. I was 16. Freaking nose hairs falling out, burnt. Oh, that burnt taste for 2 weeks. Yeah, blew my own self up. Yeah, me and fire, we got a long history.
Cindy says, laugh my ass off. Your commercial was your balls smell really bad one. I'm so dead. I've never seen that.
Oh, yeah.
See, I never see commercials because I have premium, so I don't ever see commercials. I always get pissed off when I'm looking at something online and, I got to go into something and I got to sit there and watch a commercial. And then you're like 30 seconds into this and you got to watch another fucking commercial. I'm like, I need premium on this too because that shit pisses me off. So, well, I've told my story like Romans before. When I was a kid, I was probably, I don't know, probably preteen, 10, 11 years old. Used to make those little plastic stamp cars, right? Get them with the little decals on them, paint them. I decided one day I was going to melt one of mine, and I stick that little plastic car in a Maxwell House metal coffee can. I poured a little gasoline in there. And then I go find something to light it with. Well, in the time that it takes for you to go find something to light it with, you can accumulate a lot of gas smells, a lot of aerosol, a lot of fumes.
Fumes, yeah.
So I get over top of this thing, and I strike a match, and I go, and I'm not as close as Roman was when he was telling his story, but I throw that match in there. My face is over top of that, and it's same thing: eyelashes, eyebrows, the front of my hair, and there was no hiding it when my mom and dad got home. It was one of those things where it's just like, yep. You just gotta pay the piper at that point in time. And of course, you get read the riot act by your parents, and you're an idiot. You could, you hear the same thing I would tell my kids. You could have burnt the house down, right?
I can't believe the shit we did when we were little. I mean, I remember taking little model cars, and we'd put that the model glue.
Uh-huh.
You put it behind the tires, and you do like a little squiggle mark, so it would look like So my buddy had what was the car from Back to the Future?
The DeLorean.
Yeah, the DeLorean. My buddy had a little DeLorean model that he had put together. So we put, on top of this dresser, we just spread out some model glue and we set it on fire. Just so it would look like a burnout of the DeLorean.
Well, like it does when it hits 88 miles an hour.
On a wooden, dresser. It was amazing. We didn't burn that place down. I swear to God.
Yeah. Well, I always love those videos of the guy that goes out there, and I've seen a few different ones where they got this great big pile of wood, right? And in order to get it started, someone gets out there and starts dumping gas on it. Because all you got now is a great big bomb, because that great big wood pile is full of nothing but gas fumes. And I've never seen one of those things turn out good.
Well, the nice thing about gas fumes is they burn at a low heat. So generally, if they go off in your face, they're not going to do as much damage as that little model rocket engine did to my poor little balls. But yeah, it's a low heat flame with gas fumes, but still, yeah.
They do expand pretty quick, though. That's why you typically have wood flying and shit flying, and yeah.
Well, hopefully there's not shit flying. Hopefully you get that on the pile, because fertilizer creates a completely different kind of bomb.
Gary says, my brother lit the fireplace, turned the gas on, and walked around looking for a match. He presented the match. Boom. He ended up with a Hitler mustache. Well, that's a Marine Corps mustache. When you try to grow a mustache in the Marine Corps, you basically wind up looking like Hitler.
I've seen so many guys do that too by shaving it too far on one side, and then they end up like doing this until they just have like the Chaplin stash, and it's like just shave it all off, bro.
Yeah, at that point,
until it grows back out.
Well, in the Marine Corps, you had to have it like 1/8 of an inch off of your lip. So you got that whole thing, and then it had to be what, like 1/8 of an inch from the edge. So by the time you get done trimming it up, it's 1/4 inch more on each side, and it's a Hitler mustache. So
that's why you don't see many Marines with the facial hair stashes.
Yeah, my roommate had a Hitler stash. It was like, dude, what are you even doing?
Shit, yeah.
He also had one eyebrow, so I was like, you're trimming the wrong thing.
He's trying to make up for too much hair in one area, so he wants very little up top.
He and I are still good friends to this day, but yeah, that guy, it'd take him an hour to do his hair, but he'd have one freaking eyebrow.
Right?
Like, what are you doing, dude?
What's up, Maddie? How you doing, man?
My brother had that problem for the longest time. He used to run up to me with a pair of tweezers, put a pillow on my lap, put his head down, and be like, "Go," and I just tear at the middle and shape them for him. It took a while to push.
God, how do I get that treatment? I need to talk to my wife. That doesn't sound too bad.
Now he goes and gets them waxed, and I'm just like, all right, you don't need me no more.
What's up, Todd? How you doing, man? I figured so I didn't wear it on St. Patrick's Day. I'd wear it tonight. So, how you doing, man? Thanks for the shirt, man.
Oh, your 21090?
Yeah. What's their St. Patty's one?
I wore
one on their live stream. So, all right. We gotta Let's do this. We haven't done any of this. Let's do some yellow Scotch bonnet. That's not what I wanted. My stomach doesn't quite hurt yet, so we're gonna do some of the yellow Scotch bonnet. Let's see if we can bring some more tears.
What'd you eat for dinner?
I didn't have any dinner. I had a half a peanut butter and jelly sandwich as the intro was playing. So that's what we're going with.
Sorry, I missed the intro. Who makes that one, Phil?
All of these little bottles are from Neil, Luther the Great. And if you've not been watching any TikTok, Neil's been doing pretty decent job on TikTok with his Luther the Great on TikTok. So I think he's got this cool hip look going over there, and Neil really need to check out him. Sam's doing TikTok. She puts out something almost every day on TikTok. So everybody's giving their little. It's so difficult for any of us just to give one of those things 100%. You know what I mean? It's tough.
I don't even have time to watch them, bro. I work so much. It's ridiculous. I got my own personal stuff I need to take care of. My wife needed a fridge put in, so I bought a refrigerator a couple weeks ago. And then she was bitching about the closet doors making too much noise. So I had to go out and buy new closet doors and install new closet doors last weekend. And then or weekend before last. And then I had to work last weekend. So it's like, I don't know how you guys find time for any of this stuff.
Well, you see when I'm doing it, right?
Yeah.
Usually last couple 2-3 hours of the day, once everything else is done, work's done, everything else. Then I can't stay up too late. As much as I'd like to do it like I used to, and stay up till 1-2 o'clock in the morning and hang out. Man, those were the days, man. Back in the day, live 5 nights a week, stay up until midnight, 1-2 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, man, work suffered. I go to work with 4 or 5 hours of sleep and be useless. There you go. There's a good example. I don't know if you see what Chow used Ember said, but he says, if you nail the door shut, it won't make any more noises.
Well, yeah, and enough duct tape. My wife wouldn't make any more noises either.
Well, hey.
Well, okay. I'm sorry.
They always make that muffled noise. They always make that muffled noise like when you have your mouth over their hand or hand over their mouth.
Okay, if you say so, Phil.
Because that happens a lot, right?
Only when the kids are asleep.
That's right. And when women are upset, it always works really well if you just tell them to calm down.
That always works.
It always works.
Just calm down.
Just calm down.
Much love, Fulton.
Well, it doesn't help it. Like 2 weeks ago, I had some random cat wander into my garage.
Well, Gary was talking about that earlier in the chat. He was asking, "What's up, Axe? Good to see you, man." So where is that cat? Is the cat gone?
No, kitty cat left the next morning. She was in heat. So she ran off to get some studs. But she came back home the next morning, and then I got her fixed. Well, my wife got her fixed, I should say, last Wednesday. So now we're dealing with Cone Cat.
So now you kept that cat.
Yeah. So she's got a cone on her head, and her whole belly is shaved, poor little thing. But she's a little purr monster, and she's so tiny. Like you could do this and choke her neck. She's so tiny. She's just a tiny little thing, and she's super happy. She loves to lay on my lap. She also loves to run across our faces in the middle of the night and leave claw marks.
That's funny, Chow.
Yeah.
Probably true too, though.
Chow in the chat says, "You're acting like your mother." It immediately ends any fight and begins many homicides.
Mm-hmm. Whenever like Jay and I would argue, I'd call him Mike. That's his dad's name, and it would shut him.
What if your wife's mother acts better than your wife?
Well,
Well, you don't have
Has
to
anybody
look.
ever thought of that angle? I mean,
a rare
I
but
got a pretty
fine.
damn good mother-in-law. I'm being completely honest with you.
You lucked out.
There you go.
You lucked out,
I'm
brother.
Let's see what else we
not
got here.
complaining.
Let me try some
Yeah,
mustard though.
I don't know if Phil knows that or not. I don't. He might have been in the chat yesterday. Did you see Fulton got a puppy, Phil?
No, I did not see that Fulton got a puppy.
Her name's Luna. She's very cute. She's
Now,
yeah, she's adorable.
do you know how to take care of a dog, Fulton?
Has Fulton kept a plant alive for at least 6 months?
I often wonder if Fulton, good job taking care of himself.
Oh, that makes me think of that movie 28 Days, where Sandra Bullock walks into that flower shop at the end of the movie and he's standing there with the dog and he's crying. He's like, I'm never gonna get laid because he killed his plant.
That's hilarious. I remember that. That's hilarious.
All right, we're going to do some mustard ghosts, and we're going to go a little stronger this time. Let's get it over the keyboard. You guys see what the hell I'm doing here.
Holy jeez.
There we go. If that don't set my mouth on fire, nothing will.
That's like a gram of weed.
Good night, Chow. Much love.
Not that I smoke marijuana, so just so the YouTube folks know, I'm anti-drug.
Drugs are bad, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Shouldn't do drugs. Drugs are bad, okay?
Okay. I'm just gonna fly over here for a little while.
Whew. And you can't, and that's just the thing. You can't drink anything because drinking anything don't make it no better.
No, it don't.
You got to let it take its course. I got to
Especially
feel
beer.
more.
That's my
This
problem.
powder is good. I got a feeling I'm going to feel this powder more in my stomach later than I'm feeling it in my mouth. I mean, it's in my mouth. Don't get me wrong. Don't use that clip later. Thank you.
I was gonna say somebody friggin' go back to town. No.
You got some white stuff right here.
Right there
Comes around. Baby.
No, I'm kidding. I'm
on the
kidding. I'm
chin.
kidding. But you're gonna need it. You better be drinking a lot of milk tonight.
Well, I did bring some Greek yogurt down here, so
Nice.
if I follow this up with a little bit of Greek yogurt, it's kind of the same thing as ice cream used to be. So we'll see. We'll see if we get any sleep tonight. Sleep's overrated. We're 35 minutes in. We've had two different types of pepper dust and 2 different types of tincture. So we're doing all right.
Building that tolerance, bro.
So
Oh
should
my
we
God.
should we open the panel up to some folks in the chat?
It's your stream, my friend.
I know. Anybody want to come join us? By all means, make sure you bring something hot, spicy, or not. Oh,
I tried a couple different hot sauces this past week, and they just were not spicy at all. And it's weird because my tolerance is nothing.
well, it's funny because
There's-
my food that I eat, I still like the same way, but some of these sauces seem to be hotter than they were before. I mean, some of this, like I said, doing this, some of this tincture had me hiccuping, But I think it's just because I started off pretty much with nothing and went right to the hotter of the sauce or the tinctures that I had here. It's probably why I started off hiccuping. I don't know. Start off hot. So.
Yeah, I only eat like once every 3 days, so I haven't eaten today. I might not eat tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I wish I could get away with that. I mean, I've had back, and I actually had it. What was it, a couple 2-3 weeks ago? where I went an entire day and then up until lunch the following day. So I went about, I want to say it was
36
30
hours.
hours or something like that without eating. And I know that fasting, a certain amount of fasting is good for you.
What's up, Phil?
What's up, Fulton?
Hey, I
Hey,
got my
Fulton.
dog with me.
Oh, is that your new dog?
I'll say something
Yeah.
loud so he can hear me.
Luna! Attack!
She's 2 years old.
I'm owning
I
Kitty.
don't think the attack command is working.
No, it isn't.
Fulton.
So her
Just
name's
wait,
Luna,
well-
and
Oh, sorry about that.
she's 2 years old.
She's not old.
Yeah. But
Still a
she's gonna
puppy.
have me next week.
Well, I'm glad whatever you did with your internet got better there, Fulton, because your internet was
It
sucking there for a
did.
while.
I know. Totally sucks when my
You're still
goes
cracking
over.
a
You're
little
cracking a
bit
little
here
now.
and there.
Right now, I don't have to-
Shouldn't have said anything.
Right?
Yeah. So anyway,
Bean machine.
we got a new cage.
Okay.
What's happening, Whiskey? Shit, how you doing, man?
Going on a few, Phil.
Oh, you know me. I'm just I'm here hanging out, doing some stupid shit. What's up, L Spicy?
He's always doing something dumb at times.
I haven't done a lot of spicy stuff on my channel lately, especially during live. So I thought tonight, man, we get on here, we get the mouth salivating, we'll get the eyes watering. And if we get the stomach cramping, then we get the stomach cramping. Oh well. So
Yeah.
You started
I
out as
was
water.
one of those what were they called? Those spicy like cheese chips.
Fulton, can you get a little closer to your router?
My grotto.
You're doing a lot of cracking right now.
Yeah, you're crackling a lot.
It's gonna say something.
It's fine.
Yeah, I spoke a little too soon.
No, it's okay.
Is it?
It's called
Everything's
called
doing
the-
good there, L Spicy. What the hell is that?
Scorching hot cheddar.
Scorching
Can't
hot
see,
cheddar.
can't see the name. Cannot see.
Cheese it.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Okay.
cheese a puff.
Yeah, cram
Cheese
a
and pop.
fistful of that in your pie hole.
Okay. Let me see.
There you go.
I'm dropping weed everywhere.
Fulton, are you
So
dropping
bad.
weed everywhere?
Oh nope.
Yep, that was Fulton. That was totally Fulton.
Woo. Oh my.
Yeah, Fulton's spicy tolerance is not quite there yet. He's
No,
working
it's
on it.
Not yet. I'm getting there.
He's working on it.
He probably has a long way to.
I wonder,
I mean, it's like, oh my.
has anybody ever had these? The Carolina Reaper Blue Diamond
No.
Extreme almonds?
Oh, I tried those, but
Those are delicious.
I wonder if I can fuck these up.
Those
Oh,
are
good.
delicious. You will eat the whole can if you
Well,
start it.
I'm halfway done. I've eaten like 3 or 4 cans. In my
yeah,
time.
they were at Walmart. You
Those
can get
are
them from
wonderful.
Walmart.
So Jimmy Pickles, thank you for the Prima Tali. Well, we're about to
Oh, well, be careful, Phil.
let's see. We just put it all in there.
Yeah, just the rest of it. What the
The
hell?
Prima Tali is gone. So now we just close the lid here. We give this a good shake. Turn it upside down here for the last bit of the shake.
Ooh.
I'm really close.
What you got in there, Phil? Like with the
Now let's see. Now these are already a little bit spicy, right?
A little bit. I can eat a whole can while I'm sitting at my desk at work.
Ooh. Definitely ramped them up. Ooh, shit.
Well, you handled that pre-metallic powder you had earlier on that. What was it, a cracker?
Yeah, I didn't put very much on there the first time, and of course, we add the cheese and the cracker and stuff to it. I don't know. I kind of feel like it dumbs everything down. What's up, Newfoundlander?
Hopefully it'll be. Is it spicy or?
And of course, the pre-metallic, it's going to ramp up. That's why it's just I love my friends doing YouTube, not YouTube, but TikTok videos. But man, doing this stuff is hot. Hanging out for a minute or two or three while this ramps up, that's showing that's hot. That's showing people what this stuff really does, because a lot of this stuff, and I'll tell you what, my good friend Nelson Cheney, Craven Capsaicin, him taking that spicy cheese and spreading plutonium on it, and some of the stuff he's been doing, he's nuts. So, but
He's been nibbling fresh peppers for what, 3 years now. Just watching him sit on his front porch of his house, and just gnawing on some new, strain of Reaper that he's grown. That guy's insane. He could, yeah.
If you get was a cheetah pie, I feel challenged to.
all right. When I first started doing this, he was one of the local guys, and I watched him. And yeah, that's when I started doing my peppers. I kind of modeled when I would eat my peppers after the stuff that he would do. I always told him, man, you should really, try to do something with your YouTube channel. And he just kind of, was happy doing what he was doing. And then he got started on TikTok, and he really took off on TikTok, and it really helped his YouTube channel. And now both are doing great for him. So I'm really happy for the dude. I'm jealous, but I'm happy too. What's up, MJS? Dojo, my brother.
Yeah, I checked him out on TikTok. I don't know, 6 months ago, whatever. I can't do what he does. I'm not even gonna try. You've seen me vomit up peppers enough.
Yep.
Hey,
Yeah,
Killa.
What's up, Killer Creations? What's happening, man?
What were you saying, Sam? I'm sorry.
We got some.
I just
My
said
lips-
hi.
Now my lips are on fire because, of course, lips don't have anything to salivate to get the fire off of them. So I must have gotten those nuts. Got those nuts on my lips, and now my lips are on fire.
Oh, go kiss your wife real quick.
There you go. Right,
Lips are
or something else, right?
Don't do that.
I was watching. It was Norm Macdonald watching a clip on. It was one of the Tonight Show or something, and Norm Macdonald was sitting there. He's like, he says, "My wife, she went into coma," and I'm sitting there talking to the doctor, and the doctor says, that sometimes oral sex will bring a woman out of coma. Norm kind of looks at the doctor and says, "Well, I'm willing to try." So a few minutes later, he comes back and says, "Doc, I don't think it's working." Doc's like, "Why?" He says, "She's choking."
Yeah, I remember that one. That's a good one.
Norm
Norm Macdonald he's a weird cat, man. He's just a weird cat. It's like he could be stupidly unfunny for 20 minutes and then just drop a one-liner that'll just lay you on the floor.
He is definitely one of these guys that you have to get his humor to understand it. And it took me a long time. And there's still stuff, like you're saying, there's still stuff that he jokes about. And I'm like, huh?
He's very dry.
Yeah.
Very, very dry. And then once in a while he'll hit one. And his timing is good. So, I mean, as a comedian, I respect him very much.
What up, Blake Hurst? How you doing, man?
He made more money off being a comedian than I ever did.
Right? And just being that dry, having his own style. That was the big thing with Norman, just having his own style. What do we got here, man? We gotta have.
How are your eyes doing, Phil?
My eyes are fine. My nose is running like a sieve.
You got Kleenex?
You know, I got paper towel here. Yeah. You know what I haven't had in a long time?
Death
Oh,
Star?
you're gonna do death?
I have
Yeah.
this was like the second tincture I ever got when I got started with this stuff. First one I bought was by the company 357 who makes the plutonium, but it was just a tequila and something else. And at the time it was hot, but it wasn't as hot as when I did my first drop of this. I mean, I'm talking just doing a drop of death shots is
Phil,
yeah,
look who's here.
Hey, Duck.
On
Midwest
the very
Ducks there.
bottom.
Hey,
On the very bottom.
Chatio.
Chatio?
No. Bottom.
Keep
going down.
Dojo?
Yeah.
I said hi to
He's-
Dojo like 15 minutes ago, bro.
Did. Yeah.
I haven't seen Dojo for a while.
Oh, me either. Well, I think his work schedule's changed, so it makes a big difference.
What's up, Dojo? I remember
Alright.
you doing this the first time.
This might be a mistake, but there was a few drops right there.
Yeah, X and Nova.
I think you'll be all
no-
right now.
Nacho.
I think that was a different time when you first tried it, man. That was a long time ago. I could be wrong.
Gotta put hair on your chest.
Is that really kind of spicy now? Hot?
Yeah, it's the bottles you probably can't read it. Let me see if I can make myself big here for a second. Death shots, too much light.
Yeah. Well,
It's the essence
it's
of
a little bit red. I read it a little bit.
Ethanol and the essence of 10 Carolina Reapers.
Ooh.
So, and it's cloudy as hell now. So it used to be used to be clear.
Well, if you let it sit for a while, it tends to go that way.
Yeah, the pepper don't go anywhere. Sometimes the alcohol evaporates, but
But then it heats up a little bit more, doesn't it?
Yeah, expiration dates are for pussies anyway.
that's right. It's another one hitting the back of my throat.
I bet that went straight to the back of your throat. It
Right
had
to the
to.
back of the throat.
I've done that one. I had something similar. Who sells that one?
No one sells it. Someone made it. 3 years ago, back when I got started with this.
Mhm. I
don't
thought
know
they
if someone
started
made
a
it
company.
or
They didn't start a company?
I don't know if someone sent it to me or if I bought that. I forget. I still think the hottest stuff I ever had was that stuff from Sean Satterfield that lit me up on my front porch that one summer. I was just getting started on this stuff, and my wife brings up for the mailbox this thing, and it's got tincture in it. I was like, oh, Sean Satterfield. Knew nothing about it other than the fact that he was sending it to me. And I took a full dropper of that crap. And I just couldn't stop. My nose was running, my eyes. I'm sitting there with a gallon of ice cream, trying to make this go away. And there was no way it was going away. And of course, back then, I wasn't quite as smart as, hey, just let your mouth cool off a bit before you start doing that stuff. So, of course, the more ice cream I ate, the longer it stuck around. So it does help the belly. It does help the belly to keep from cramping. So I will give
Oh,
it
for
that.
sure.
one.
But it doesn't always kill the
But
heat.
it doesn't do anything for the mouth because the second the cold goes away from the ice cream, the heat comes back. Sometimes it smothers it and makes it worse.
Well, your saliva starts coming up because of the sugar, and so it just amplifies the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I love Sean Satterfield. I absolutely love that dude. I appreciate his content, but if he sent me anything in the mail, I think I'd take it a little easy. I wouldn't take a whole dropper full, dude.
I'm going to take a little water here. This is going to be for my stomach because I'm starting to feel it in my stomach.
The powder or the tincture?
Probably a combination of both. Whew.
All the liquid's doing is liquefying that powder and spreading that powder around. So that's going to make your tummy a little not so good.
Yeah, usually when I add water to the stomach, it helps. So I'm gonna go to the yogurt here. I'm gonna put something because I'm really starting to feel this. I don't know if it's that tincture I just did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the tincture probably liquefied the powder, which made everything probably 10 times worse.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, here
Well-
come the cramp. Here come the cramps.
Oh, I'm
Well, it's
feeling
not.
it.
It's not like how he used to have when he did those 2 shots and then 38 one chip challenge last year.
Oh, the worst was when Phil's wife took a picture of him on the floor. What's her name?
Connie.
Connie.
Connie. That's right. I knew it was started with a C. Yeah, when she took your picture on the floor of the kitchen,
Oh,
laid out with your face on the floor because you
I've
were
never
in
been on.
cramps
I
already.
don't think she's ever taken a picture of me.
Oh, I thought you said she took a picture of you. I didn't see it.
No.
But, or at least she saw you.
I've been on my
laying
live
on the-
streams laying on the floor in front of you guys.
Well, yeah, I've seen that too.
I've done that a few times.
I've only been on the couch. I haven't laid on the tile, but I'm a skinny guy. If I lay on the tile, I get
Hey,
cold.
congratulations there, Dojo. Well, you only prep with Budweiser when you do your spicy stuff. So
Well, the time that you almost literally set yourself on fire that time.
we did set himself on fire, not his skin, but his
Jacket.
smoking jacket he was wearing.
That's my robe that became a smoking robe. That was your quip,
No, whip.
Phil. Yeah,
I know.
smoking jacket, man. Whatever. I just
Congrats.
lit the thing that you accidentally piss on all the time. The waistband. Yeah, the waistband. It's hard not to piss on the waistband of a robe. You gotta, as a man, you gotta move that waistband of your robe out of the way, or you're gonna make a mess.
Yeah, especially if you have to piss every 15 minutes. Eventually, you're going to piss on the robe, and probably on what you use to tie it up with too.
Usually duct tape, zip ties. It's the best thing that ever existed for a mechanic is stainless steel zip ties.
Stainless steel zip ties.
You can do wonders with stainless steel zip ties. They don't rust. You can zip tie anything you want. It's never gonna die. It's gonna live longer than you.
I don't think I've ever seen a stainless steel zip tie.
Well, here's a whole pack of, I don't know, 100 of them.
Huh.
Yeah, stainless steel zip tie. There's a couple of them.
Well, I just ran out of paper towel.
Hey, Fox. Hey,
Yeah,
Doc.
if you've never used a stainless steel zip tie, shoot. I strapped my heater that lit my robe on fire to the propane tank using a couple stainless steel zip ties. And then good to go for a while. And then
I'm
just
surprised
clip
you
them
didn't
off.
even blow up.
Foxel says they'll cut you if they ever break.
Oh, well, yeah, you can't be stupid with them. But I mean, I can be stupid with anything, so that's a good point. Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you. You guys know me too well.
Well, apparently, what's gone into my mouth is now coming through the excretions in my nose because now my nose is on fire.
Oh, jeez.
And anybody that says eating this stuff will clear you out, once it all goes away, it clears you out. But when it's happening, it makes me stuffy as hell.
It clears you out for like the first 2 minutes. And then after that, like things just start, the mucous membranes start building up and it just comes back and gets you.
Don't remind me. Oof.
Sam and her 1 chip challenge.
Yeah, for like the first 2 minutes, like it clears you out. Like you're like, no, I'm good. Good to
I don't even
go.
think I lasted that long. I didn't. I don't think I
Really?
lasted 30 seconds.
You were probably the smartest one. Your body was like,
My body said nope, and it all came right up,
Yep.
and then no issues after like 5 minutes.
Yep.
I
There
had
you go.
no burn, no after, nothing. No, yeah.
That's a good way to be. Just
Yeah.
But
just
that
go-
was hot. Like never again. No, no, sir. I don't know how the hell you guys do that.
Well, that's
I
the
really-
hottest of 3 chips. I mean, that's the hottest one of the 3 chips that I've ever had. So
Mm-mm.
It wasn't
2021.
Stale, because it was last year's. The thing was stale and well, hard
It
to-
tastes gross. I don't know if it's.
well, they know it tastes good.
it's like chewing like a super
Leather.
super stale ass. Yeah, a freaking
tasted
belt.
like it tasted like my stepdad's socks.
It was nasty. I was like, that straight tastes up like doo doo. Like you guys should call it the doo doo chip.
You still got your this last year ones.
Doo-doo chip.
That's what I'm talking
Seriously, I don't know how well they.
Remember,
sell
I
the
bought
doo-doo chip.
81 of these goddamn
about.
things.
I don't think that's a good marketing like name, but still,
No,
like-
probably not. I mean, it's cute as hell. But maybe if
should
you were
rep-
making a puppy
product.
treat,
the name should represent the product.
doo-doo chip should be like a dog toy.
And give
Dog
it to your
treat.
dog. Oh, well, actually, no.
That would be cool there.
I'm not eating a doo-doo treat.
I'm not eating that chip ever again. Fuck that.
No, those were
That would-
nasty.
That would probably be more cruel to a dog to feed a dog that chip.
Yeah, that would be abuse.
That would be. You don't feed no animals that stuff.
Hell no. Dude, I dropped like a itty bitty little piece on the floor and I saw Chase coming and I swiped it up.
Well,
Like,
from what
don't
I
you do-
understand, dogs don't have heat receptors.
What?
I
From
heard
what I
that too.
understand, that huh?
Really?
Yeah, I can back that up. I
Yeah.
heard that too.
But in the same token, once it gets in their stomach, it could be a different story. I don't know.
Probably
Yeah.
not really make their.
I don't know.
Probably
If I
upset-
don't know if their stomach has the same kind of stuff going on inside, where it could irritate their stomach and make them, be in pain or not.
Yeah,
I
but
know
what they
a lot of animals don't have heat receptors. That the stuff doesn't hurt them.
Yeah, but the same thing that hurts your mouth and your throat is the same thing that hurts your butthole. So
It
if
is.
they don't have that in their mouth, then they probably don't have that in their butthole. They might get cramps, right? But I don't think they'll have the fire hose or anything.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting to find out. Someone out there's got to figure it out. We know it doesn't burn their mouth. It could burn their butthole. I mean, the dog would never be able to tell you if it didn't. I mean, if they're dragging their ass across the front lawn the next morning, doing the old butt scoop across the front lawn.
They were doing that yesterday, so
Yeah.
it wouldn't be a change.
Yeah, on the cold dew grass, dew covered grass. That's
Right.
There's been times I've wanted to do that. Go out on the front lawn when the dew is out there in the morning and do the dog scooting across there with my butthole on the cold, wet ground.
Yeah, get some fresh snow.
The neighbors would
do it.
complain probably.
Like how
Have
you-
brown stripes across the snow in your front
Right.
yard.
Roger Rabbit.
Gross. I love Phil.
Um, I'm surprised with my first year, my neighbors didn't complain at all. I used to sit on the front porch, do those live streams and whatnot, and we talking as loud as we're talking here. And my neighbors, although their house is probably 80, 90 yards, you could still, I'm sure they could still hear me. What's up, lawn dog?
Hey, lawn dog.
Sam?
Dog.
Sam?
Don't even start. Don't even start.
Need hot sauce to your dog. No. No, I have a
My
dog.
ex-wife has 4 stomachs and she would eat grass. What's up,
Yeah.
Mrs. Roger Rabbit? How are you doing?
I'm doing good, Mrs. Roger.
Oh, I
Rabbit.
did.
How you?
So I heard you say that earlier. I'm thinking, what are they talking about, Roger Rabbit? It was Mrs. Roger.
I
I haven't
said
seen her in a
hello.
long time.
Pay
Wow.
attention to your own chat, Phil.
So what are you having for St. Patty's Day dinner there, lawn dog? Oh,
I had grass.
I had grass. Depends on what kind of grass you're talking about.
This is my brother,
Lawn Dog. You fucker.
I just played it once. I had to.
Wish you delete that.
Think he's ever going to delete that, honestly.
Oh.
His family's going to have to explain that after he's gone.
Yeah.
I got a feeling there's got to be a lot of explanations after I'm gone. Nobody's gonna want that job.
Yeah, me too.
That's it. I've had it. I'm coming down there.
Howdy, Phil. Doing all right. We were just talking about you. LOL. They opened iBurn in the neighborhood, and I told hubby if he was Phil, we'd be broke. iBurn. Huh? What's iBurn? Never heard of it. Oh.
Sounds like a weed shop.
Yeah.
Yes, no, like I burn, like could be peppers
It
or
sounds like
hot.
it'd be like a. Yeah, it sounds like it'd be a great place, like the Pepper Palace or something.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Google it, dude.
I'm
Google
glad.
it.
I'm glad that I'm glad that yogurt took the edge off.
Good, man.
I mean, I could still feel it, but
Stomach's.
yeah, I was starting to go like, uh-oh. Because I've had live streams where I started off too quick. And after
You've
an
been pretty
hour,
aggressive tonight, bro. You've been aggressive.
I gotta go.
That's what iBurn is.
5-gallon bucket. Pepper Palace is on my bucket list.
Oh yeah, it looks like a Pepper Palace where they send all the different stuff. So sell a little nitro, the toe of Satan. All right. You see, I took a trip to Pepper Palace a little over a year ago, and the cool thing about Pepper Palace is you go into Pepper Palace, they got almost everything that they sell. They've got it out where you can try it. I went during freaking COVID. They started all the freaking mandates. You couldn't try anything. Couldn't try anything. I was so disappointed.
Wow. Well, man, it's legal reasons. What are you going to do?
Right? I was so
But-
disappointed.
It's funny how I want to go to Pepper Palace as one of my bucket list items, but I've got probably 90 bottles of hot sauce in my house.
Well, that's just it. None of their hot sauce is like, it's all stuff that they put out. It's all done by Pepper Palace and whatnot. And I picked up some hot sauce from there, and I did pick up the End, which isn't one of theirs, and I did pick up, that's what I haven't done. I picked up some. Shit. Don't know why I'm doing this. Probably because I think it won't hurt my belly, but it'll do something else to me.
Yeah, take off your belt. What is that? Nasal spray?
napalm.
Nasal napalm.
Oh
The
man.
world's hottest horseradish.
Oh, that sounds delightful.
And I've done wasabi, and this shit just takes away your breath. I mean, you have to really concentrate on breathing once you put this stuff on something. Hopefully, it hasn't
Yeah.
gone bad.
It'll blow the nose out of you. First bite.
I don't
The
know.
second
man.
bite's better, but the first bite gonna kick your ass.
Put that on the cracker. How about that? Some nasal napalm. 3, 2, 1.
Well, if it's been in your refrigerator, it shouldn't have been. Should be okay.
Yeah, Fulton will last probably 2 years in the fridge, honestly.
Well, on the cracker, it did nothing.
Didn't clear your nose out?
On the cracker, it did nothing. It didn't take my breath away.
I didn't put it quite a bit.
He's just gonna take a spoonful.
Yeah.
Maybe it's different with the.
Do you think horseradish gets more powerful over time or less powerful over
know.
time? I don't either.
Me either, because it's not how I remember it. Maybe I'm kind of mixing it up now.
Probably need to do that first. Should probably done that first.
Get the bottom stuff.
It's not doing anything.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it took away the heat.
I hope it hasn't gone bad. And I'm going to give myself a bellyache because I'm going to eat something that's gone bad.
You already
Take,
gave
take
yourself
a, take a look at the
bellyache,
date.
bro.
See, is there a date on there?
What the hell? Why is it? Oh man, it just leaked all over the place. Great.
Making a mess. Nobody to blame but yourself.
Don't want to blame it myself. No kids
At
down
least
here
do it.
blaming them.
At least make the mess in the bathroom because everybody has to go there. You can always claim plausible
I think we already know
deniability
about
in the
Todd's
bathroom.
birthday tomorrow.
All right.
Phil.
Now we got to check
Fulton.
it out here. Well, there's a date on the top of it. Let's see. God damn it. 2/17/22.
I think it's
It's only a
expired.
couple months. It's only a couple months expired. It's
1 month expired.
yeah. Huh?
That's 1 month.
1 month expired, right?
Does it have vinegar in it?
Probably not.
One-
It's horseradish.
4 days.
Usually horseradish has vinegar in it.
But I'm actually surprised that it basically did nothing. But I can tell you, wasabi does something to me. Whew. I don't know if I'm going to keep this around because it's leaking now. I don't know if
I think you should
I
get
don't know.
rid of it because
I
if it's leaking real bad, there's probably a crack in it in the lid or something.
Well, I'm thinking because I shook it up, I was activating it. I don't know.
It goes in the surströmming bucket.
Cliff?
What up, y'all? Long
Hey,
time no
Cliff.
see.
Yeah, man.
What on, Roman? Samantha, how's it going? Raven?
Hey,
Let's
Fox.
put it back down here in the bottom. We'll see. We'll see.
What's up, bud?
Yahoo.
What are you up to?
Just chilling, drinking me a
Chilling?
little drinky and munching on random snacks that I have around the house. Or I should say within arm's reach.
Arm's reach.
Doritos, chocolate chip chocolate cookies. I got chocolate snacks, lemon cookies. You name it, I have it. Somewhere.
Yeah, lawn dog, I really don't worry about expirations on hot sauces. Most of them got vinegar in them. I keep mine up here on the shelf. So,
Yeah, I was gonna say hot sauce doesn't really
I mean,
expire.
if they got fruit in them and no vinegar, then you might want to worry about it. But other than that, I don't worry about it.
If you can eat a pickled egg after 2 years, hot sauce ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
If you
Actually,
can eat a pickled egg after 2 years, you got bigger fucking cojones than I have. I'm not eating a pickled egg after 2
I'm not eating
years.
a pickled egg in the first place.
Yeah.
Wow.
What do
Yeah.
you got there?
I got this stuff. This one's actually not too bad.
Oh,
Wing Master.
Wingmaster buffalo sauce.
Yeah.
This stuff ain't spicy at all. Like none.
Right.
It's got cayenne pepper in it. That's like the hottest thing in here.
Yeah. I mean, that's what most of your wing sauce stuff is. That's, for, not for, what we like to do or what I like to do, but
I
it's
could
good
make it
tasting.
spicy.
Everybody can enjoy that. That likes a little spice.
I still have some of my dried up yellow ghost in here. If I really wanted to, I could crush this in that thing, and that that would make it a little spicy.
Or you can just lick your fingernail and just put it in there and eat it.
I don't know. These are the ones from last season when I did that challenge.
Yeah, they don't.
When I munched on that one.
Yeah, they don't lose any potency. Just saying.
Nope, I can still smell it. I'm gonna eat this whole piece.
There you go.
Instant regret. Oh. Right up the left. Oh, holy shit. It burns. Oh. That was definite instant regret.
Good job.
Oh, holy smacks, that was hot. I still wasn't expecting it to be that hot.
Those are the best.
well, when you dry something like that, you don't realize that it intensifies the heat.
That's like the first half of the dry pepper that I've actually. Oh man. I'm dying on that one.
Well, take a look at this guy. He just ate a pepper, part of a pepper, and he now regrets it.
That's what this guy does all the time.
Well, this guy doesn't even do anything. He nearly set himself on fire. And
Roman does stuff he
always sets
regrets all the
himself on
time.
fire.
It's just a variety of things.
Yeah, I got a lot of challenges under my belt.
You need to buy a little vial of Mad Dog.
Like that one day I did I did 4 Reapers and 3 Scorpions. And the Scorpions were hotter than the Reapers. Not even gonna lie. Those 3 Scorpions killed me. You were live with me that day.
My tongue is all watering. Mouth is all watering. And that was a little tiny
Is that what you're
piece.
talking about, Lawn Dog? I have still not cracked the seal on that.
Hey, John.
Elizabeth,
Was
Bee
it say,
Lady
ain't that like
bought
a
this for
$100
me
bottle?
a year and a half ago. And I have not. I want my tolerance to be at my best when I crack this shit open. Not where it's at now.
Dude, I would never crack that open. Ever.
I was gonna say, ain't that a $100 bottle of sauce?
It is.
That's just butthole pain for days.
Yep.
No thanks. Not doing it.
Well, again, what's up, John Womack? How you doing, man?
My days of anything with extract are far behind me. I'll do fresh pods. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with fresh pods, but not doing extract. It just tastes so horrible,
Oh, it
and it
tastes
does
horrible.
so much horrible stuff to your inside.
Yeah. It's only extract is only about pain. It's the only thing. Even when they put it in the sauces to make the sauces hot, like Right Hand of Doom, or even a habanero extract,
Oh,
like you get in the bomb. The
yeah.
bomb tastes horrible. And you think, oh, it's habanero extract. That's not hot. My ass, it's not hot.
I'd eat 4 Carolina Reapers any day before I took a tablespoon of that. Again, I did. What was the first one you mentioned? Not the bomb. I know better than to buy the bomb.
Oh man, that shit's still burning.
What was the first one you mentioned?
The end?
Uh,
Right Hand of Doom?
right-handed dome. Yeah, I did 2 tablespoons of right-handed dome.
Yeah.
That put me on my ass.
Every time I thought I was good for the Right Hand of Doom, I found out that I wasn't. And that was back when I'd be on my front porch. I'd be out there having a good night, having done a bunch of stuff and feeling good, and I'd grab a tablespoon of that stuff and shove it in my pie hole. And 10 minutes later, it's like, all right, everybody, it was a great night. We're on. Gonna go right to the gut.
Yeah, right-handed dome is, no, never again.
Yeah.
Never again will I do extract sauce.
And then Hellfire contacted me, I don't know, it's probably been a year or so ago, and to send me some sauces. And one of them was Doomed, which is the same sauce. It's basically right hand of Doom was the Hellboy sauce, and Doomed is that under their name Hellfire. So, yeah, my lips.
But it's green. Doomed is green. That's the
Is
difference. Yeah, Doomed
I don't
is
know, I'm
green.
colorblind.
I've got a bottle upstairs. I haven't opened it for obvious reasons.
Yeah, that's that Primatali on these Blue Diamond nuts over here that set my lips on fire both times.
I still got the burn from that.
I think Doomed is green.
How you
Am I
doing,
tripping?
Doctor?
Let me go find my bottle.
You doing all right?
Surprisingly, I got more burn from that little tiny piece than when I did when I ate half that pepper the last time on the live stream. When I had that last season. That one, the wet one, wasn't nearly as hot. That dry one's hotter.
Well, it depends on the last time you did something like that, right?
Well, let's see. I did what was it? Now I forgot the stupid thing. When we did the Death Nuts, and then I ate that pepper live. That was like a long in between. And I usually don't eat spice. The spiciest stuff I normally eat are like the Flamin' Hot Cheetos, but that's for the most part.
Do you eat Thai food?
Not really.
No. See, that's a good one for me. Is I get a good amount. I usually get my Thai food hot. Sometimes I get it extra hot, but usually I'm getting it at work, so I don't want to. If it gives me a little bit of a belly ache, I don't want to be at work. So I usually just get it hot, and I'm fine with that. It gets the nose going, wakes up all the senses. Most people can't eat it hot, so.
Just looking at Roman's.
Good hot sauce pile.
Yeah, I bought those too, Lawn Dog. Roman's showing off his sauce shelf. You're muted, so we can't hear you. If you were talking.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the Doomed. I know it's in here somewhere. Lord knows I have a lot of hot sauce. There it is.
So if I wasn't broke and poor, potentially having to buy a new car, I would donate you $500 to swig that 357.
It'd take more than $500.
The Angry Ginger. I love the Angry Ginger. That's a good sauce.
So does your wife.
500 is the max I think that you can do on.
Pueblo Red is amazing, but it's not very hot.
Roman, you should mix all those together in one giant pot.
No.
Cook it for about 5 minutes and then let it stew for like 3 weeks.
Some of these have signatures by their owners.
Oh,
So
snap.
some of these are collector sauces.
Yeah, I got Smokehouse, but I don't have any signatures.
The counter behind me, I got a ton of signatures up there. Wait. Oh, behind me. It's over there. Here, I'll show you guys.
I'm just waiting for the portable, lampshade to run around, pop up out of nowhere.
So this is like the bottle of tincture Johnny Scoville drank. It was his first bottle of tincture that he'd ever drank. And I got signed this, signed that. Yeah, there's still a brand new Tube of Terror right here. Or Toe of Satan, sorry. The Tube of Terror, yeah, that's around here somewhere. I did 2 of those White Lightnings. And then the Ass Blaster. This thing's funny because it's an outhouse. Ass Blaster hot sauce.
Wait, ain't that what they named those flying bastards from Tremors 3?
Have you done that, the Trouble Bubble?
No, I just got it, dude. I ordered it months ago, and I just got it.
Yeah, see, I got mine too.
Was that super hot bubblegum?
Oh yeah. It's like fuck you in the mouth, hot bubble gum.
Dude, What did they put? What do they got in there? What tincture or pepper?
I don't know. It's John's. It's like 9 million Scoville bubblegum or something stupid like
Good
that.
Lord.
No, it's got. I'm sorry. I
16
apologize.
million.
It's got 16 million Scoville capsaicin crystals in it.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
16 million pepper extract.
Yeah.
Just blow one bubble. Can you blow one bubble?
Well,
I wouldn't
let's
even
put-
want to blow a bubble. That the particles that get in your eye, your whole face turn red.
Yeah.
You cry
Well,
for hours.
Well, Roger from the Hot Dang Show did 4 pieces and tried to blow a bubble, and he said it was the worst cramps he's ever had from something. That's saying.
I can
something.
imagine because you're trying to chew on that, then you're constantly swallowing those capsaicin crystals.
Yeah, just pure capsaicin going into your system. So
I need to order more of this. This is the best hot sauce
Never
I've
ending.
ever had in my life. The old Devo. Best hot sauce I ever had in my whole life. And that's saying something because I've tried a few bottles.
Well, the burn's finally gone.
Damn.
I'm gonna have to torment my coworkers with this now.
That goddamn
They'll probably
death,
not trust you anymore.
the goddamn Death Nut Challenge, man. I swear to God. I still have a bottle and a half of Death Nuts.
The Death Nut ain't bad. It's a tube of terror.
That's what I meant. The
Yeah, I know
Tube
that's
of
what you
Terror.
meant.
Yeah, the Death Nuts I destroyed, but yeah, the Tube of Terror, I don't know, that's my nemesis. I never even tried Nemesis.
I sadly wish when I did the freaking Death Nut Challenge, my internet connection wasn't all janky. Because I know I dropped out a few times during that live. It sucked. I was a little annoyed with that. But I still managed to finish it. I wish I could have done the 2.0 with you guys. But timing just was not in my favor.
Yeah, I was surprised Sterling Silver did it, man.
You did the 2.0 or did the 1.0?
The 2.0. We did the
Oh, he
Death
did.
Nut Challenge, and Sterling Silver did it. I was really proud of that guy because he's not a spicy guy, not someone who dabbles a little like you do and things like that. And he pushed himself. You could see his eyes. You could see everywhere that guy was literally in pain, and he pushed himself to the brink. So,
Well, like this guy over here, we both live in the same state. He's just about an hour and a half, or about an hour north of me. But yeah, I mean, we grew up on eating green chili, red chili. I mean, I grew up in Denver, but I was originally born and raised in New Mexico. Then I moved to Denver when I was like 10. It kind of sucked because everything in like out of state where they don't grow peppers, everything is like tourist chili.
huh?
You can get Hatch in Denver, but it's shipped. But like, there's very few places that actually sell it up there.
And
I
Gary,
was
you
kind
were
of glad when I
one.
moved back down because chili everywhere down here.
Gary, I was wondering if you were going to say your ex's maiden name. If you were talking up here, I should have known life would be rough when I found out my wife's maiden name.
I don't know. I don't know if you ever had Christmas.
Oh, all the time. I literally work 12 feet from a burrito place, and they've got they got hot chili and stuff like hot red and green over there.
I got some dried Hatch chilies from Costco.
It's not all that. It's not all that hot.
And I wasn't impressed with the flavor.
And sometimes when people ship things,
It just wasn't.
or they, we all, I think, in a few more months we're gonna start roasting more chili.
Yeah, we've got about another 2 months before 2.5 months before they start roasting down here.
Nice.
I'll get you a bag, Phil, and I'll send you some.
I mean, that's fine. I'll give them a shot. I wouldn't send me a bunch. Just send me a little bit. Because again, what I had, I don't think they were dried Hatch chilies. I think it was something that was flavored, like some kind of something that was flavored. And it was a bag of dried Hatch. God, I want to say it was a bag, huge bag.
Were they
This is
dried
terrible.
or frozen? Phil? Were they roasted and frozen?
I want to say. I don't remember.
It should have been roasted and frozen if they were going to come up there.
Yeah.
If you're going to get real Pueblo Hatch chilies from Colorado,
It was
the
like
best way to do it is to
it
dry
was
it
like
down
a
there.
bag
No,
of
New
chips.
Mexico. New Mexico is the only place that ships all the hatch chili all over the world. I mean, a lot of people would come into New Mexico, or if they go to like a
They buy
grocery store.
bags full of that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they grow it in Pueblo, Colorado as well. It's
but
a lot
it's
closer.
not. It is not the same. It's not the same. I'm just telling you.
I've had both, so I would argue differently, but that's okay.
Well, I mean, you do. I mean, you probably.
Well,
right,
the original growing space for hatch was in New Mexico, but they did. I do know that they did move a production plant up to Denver, and they actually have a growth space for it up there as well.
Yeah,
It's Pueblo. It's way down south. It's
Yeah.
southeast.
Well, it's because it's not too
Colorado.
far. Pueblo is only like 2 hours from the border.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
probably right about he's probably right about some of the hatch chili they probably had. That was pretty good too. From
Oh, I know
Colorado.
he's right. I lived in Denver for like almost 20 years.
You know, I grew up here in New Mexico, and hatch chili is
Yeah, hatch
Is
down
it-
here, it's a staple for this state.
It's
You
a
talk
way of
hatch,
life,
everybody
right?
knows it from here.
It's like cherries in Michigan.
mhm.
Yeah,
Apples in Washington. In Georgia.
and it's incredible. It is
Have you ever had a license plate with the green and red chili, black?
I'm fine with the standard yellow New Mexico license plate. I don't see the need to spend an extra $100 for a freaking license plate with chilies on it.
or bicentennial one, which is turquoise, which is our state color.
Yep,
Yeah, it's funny.
Raw dog,
I
we
got
actually do have that down here, which is kind of sad.
I got lucky in Colorado. They decided they were going to replace all the license plates for the entire state because they want more reflective plates.
No, yeah, because
So-
half the people in Colorado don't like driving with their lights on.
So I went and well, yeah, that could be true. But I bought a new truck a few months ago, so I had to go down and get new plates, and I got to get Marine Corps plates, of course. 'Cause why wouldn't you get Marine Corps plates? You're
Why
a
not?
fucking Marine. And they normally charge $50 a plate, but since they're replacing all the plates in the state, they're like, it's $3.
Wow.
I'm like, holy shit, $3 for Marine Corps
Wait,
plates?
since when did plates go down? Because I remember getting those things for my car up in there, and them stupid things were like $175 for 2 license plates.
They're changing out all the plates in the entire state, so they're basically subsidizing it. They're subsidizing the cost. So
Yeah, you can
That's
do a
crazy.
replacement plate in the state of Michigan for $5. So if your plate's delaminated or for any reason you want to, now your registration is a different story. You do that every year. But if you want to replace a piece of metal with something else, it's $5. Of course, if you want to do something special, like I got a vanity plate, mine cost me an extra, I think, $35 a year.
You guys don't
Is
have
it-
the option of doing
is it-
2 years per registration?
No.
Oh wow!
is your vanity plate SXYPHL?
Yes, it is. How did you know?
I figured there'd be a 69 on the end, so I'm upset that you agreed with me. I figured it'd be.
Well, this is my
'cause
first vanity.
you get 7 letters, right? 69 won't fit.
It's my first vanity plate. I got it back when I got my first truck, and it's just MI truck. That's my vanity plate. So,
Michigan truck.
twice. Well, it wasn't so much for Michigan. It was just my truck. MY truck wasn't available, so I went with MI. And of course, my truck is the color of the blue from Mason Blue for Michigan. So it all kind of works together. So, because I'm more of a Michigan fan than a Michigan State fan. So,
Gary.
how was your wife's main Bigfoot?
Foot big.
Was she like American Indian or something? Otherwise, I call BS on that Bigfoot.
She was a
Yeah.
she was a hobbit.
Was she Cherokee or something?
I was gonna say Cherokee women had tiny little feet. You good,
That's
Phil?
what
You
they do.
dying? You want some of my drink?
Something's right.
And trust me, it's not Guinness.
Something's in the back of my throat. Yeah,
You want
I'm
some
part
read?
I wear a size 7.
that's little.
Okay.
It is.
I got tiny
Most-
feet for a guy. I got like mine are 9.5s or 10s depending on what shoe I'm wearing.
Oh, that's little for a guy.
I gotta wear a size 12.
That's mine. I'm a 12. So
And
The other
yeah,
thing
so I
about
got,
guys
I
with
got
big
one
feet-
clown over here and another clown over here on this side.
they got big shoes.
What are you roaming like in a 10, 10.5, 11?
I'm a size 7, but I'll
Yeah.
tell you, when I'm hanging from the ceiling fan, that 9-pound cock swinging around just throws off the balance really bad. And so my foot size really doesn't matter at that point.
So he's got that Magnum dong.
Yeah, I
trying to
think
compete
everybody.
with,
I
Long
think
Dong
everybody
over here?
realizes that a Roman is Caucasian, and that whole story. Because if Roman had that,
It's over exaggerated.
Okay.
No,
we don't
we
need
have-
to, we don't need to see that.
we have seen you in the Craving Capsaicin tight pants.
Yes, you have.
So
Yes.
more than once.
Yes, my cock is very honest.
So either it's very cold in that room, or you're just what you are,
We can just say you're
average.
I do just fine.
you're not quite tucking it into your sock.
Hey, Phil, I'm surprised that he didn't get you booted off right now.
Oh no, I don't get you booted off.
You don't for gratuitous crotch shots as long as you ain't
Gar-
bum naked.
Yeah,
You're
right.
fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Gary,
There's
that's my
YouTubers that
kids.
do
I
that
got kids
constantly.
with size 15 and 16 shoes. Can't get them just anywhere.
No, well,
Where do you even buy a
you could
15 wide?
you
Well,
could find them, but it's a rarest thing to find.
Yeah, it's occasional when you find them. If you can deal with them, you get them. Otherwise, what is it?
You have to special order them.
Two big feet. I think it's twobigfeet.com. It's one of
wherever
those places
Shaq
where you
and,
get shoes for big people, for
Jordan
big
find their
people,
shoes.
people with big feet. So that's where my wife will order stuff on Amazon or that for my my one boy that's still at home that has the big feet. So my other boy has feet like mine. His are only I think like 12 or 13. So you can still buy those, but my
Hold on.
oldest and youngest are both 15 or
Cowboys
16 size feet. So
This is the size I wear. This is a
that's
size
just,
12
like you said, it's a 12.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this is like a military style boot,
It looks
That's
cool.
winter
I'm like,
boot.
but the civilian version.
Gary's like, yeah, you got to find that. Well, I think it's called twobigfeet.com. Gary, you got to check it out.
Yeah.
Sure it's not twoleftfeet.com?
Huh?
You sure it's not twoleftfeet.com?
No, not that. Yeah. I mean, if you want a selection, if you don't want to just buy what's on the shelf, when our kids were younger, that's we did before we really started buying things on Amazon or online, we would go to Dunham's. Dunham was always good about having 2 or 3 pairs. They'd be on like their clearance rack because nobody else could fit them. And you go over there, you just dealt with whatever they had over there, and that's what you bought. You get them pretty cheap. So TJ Maxx always had.
I ain't
big
never
ass
bought shoes from TJ Maxx. Not once.
I don't buy
Oh,
anything.
you know,
from
you
TJ
really,
Maxx.
you really don't want to do that because some of those shoes are not all that great. I'm not saying all the shoes are bad. It's some of them. Occasionally, you'll find one, probably a good pair. But a lot of people bought from TJ Maxx, Ross, and a lot of places. Some are
I'm just
good
buying
shoes.
shoes from Sears.
Oh, Sears? Oh, no more Sears anymore.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I
Sears,
miss
right?
buying shoes from them. I had a pair of shoes that lasted me like 10 years.
hmm
Yeah, my last pair of work shoes that I bought, the heels lasted on those longer than anything else. But then when they really started to wear out, I bought me a new pair of shoes, like the ones that look like black, almost like a dress shoe, but have like the white soles on them, almost like a tennis shoe.
Yeah.
Best thing I ever did because these things are like half the weight of the other ones that I was walking around. I feel so much better after walking around all day long in those than I did the other ones. And I never realized it with the other ones, how heavy they were and how much I probably dragged my feet.
You want to get some lightweight ones, Phil? You got to get these things. These things are what the heck are they called? The Denali Hikers.
Uh-huh.
Dude, these things compared to the shoes I normally wear, these things are like feather light. Like super light hiking shoe. They got some aggressive tread too on the bottom when it's not worn out.
Gary's like, I have a collection of crappy shoes I have never worn. Well, that's a shame.
Yeah, you can probably.
I'd rather have a whole bunch of crappy shoes than like 4 expensive ones, because at least when the expensive ones wear it, you still have all those crappy ones
Right.
to wear.
If you think that a lot of people don't realize, you got to look at some of these celebrity videos that they collect a lot of different shoes.
Yeah, they
You see-
collect them, but they don't ever wear them. They just sit on a shelf collecting dust.
Oh yeah, yeah. Those NBA guys like to be shoe collectors. They got their
Well, it's not only NBA, but a lot of rappers, a lot
Yeah.
of people, but they do
Oh,
wear the
full-on
shoes
sneakerheads.
once in a while, but
Yeah,
not
they-
all the time.
they have walk-in closets that's bigger than my bedroom with just
God.
shoes.
Yeah, what's the point of having $40,000 in shoes if you're never gonna wear them?
Well, I mean, if you get the right collector, someone who can afford that stuff that wants to buy them. I mean, most of that stuff's just bragging, right? It's just
It's like a niche
Bragging,
collection,
hey,
though. I mean,
it's addictive though too. When I started
Sure,
when we
right.
started doing this whole bourbon thing, suddenly I got to get this one, I got to get that one, and it's one of those things that you start looking for them. Say, hey, I found this for that. And yeah, it's a weird thing. I have a bad habit of getting kind of caught up in things like that, like the hot sauce, like all the damn hot sauce I got back here, right?
just the hot sauce you have back there. You're not talking about the like 40 boxes of freaking White Lightning you got chilling back there too.
Well, no, I got quite a few bottles, but I
Talk
got 50, 60 bottles of hot sauce back there.
Talk about tinctures. Did you guys ever see that Jimmy still has that tincture that he made himself?
Ooh,
Jimmy, OG-san?
yeah, I've got some of his tincture here. Jimmy Juice, that ain't it.
He just reaches. Nope, wrong bottle.
Nope, that's ain't it.
Get
I
some
got it here
lighter.
somewhere. Yeah, right. It's here somewhere. I ain't doing none of it now. Everything's feeling okay again. So
Yeah. Sometimes.
Just out of curiosity, Phil, have you ever tasted or tried out the what is it? Oh my God, something dog buttered whiskey or something like that?
no,
I keep
Doesn't
seeing it in
sound
my
familiar.
store over here, and I'm like, well, that bottle's not too bad. I'm kind of tempted to try it out.
Where's it? What store is that?
what's up, Rebecca?
Kroger,
Kroger?
aka Smith's or Price Right, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It's still
Yep.
Smith's down right where I live.
Well, luckily, if you buy something like that from a Kroger, you're usually buying it at state minimum, and if it's not good, then you didn't pay too much for it.
Dude, no, you want to talk about much? I used to be able to buy this bottle for freaking $18. It's now $27.
Yeah,
I used to be able to. I had the 1 gallon jug. I think I paid $45 originally for that sucker, and I think I have a hard time even finding that one.
all your liquor prices have gone up, especially your bourbons. Your bourbons have caught on again. I want to say hi to Rebecca Felter.
Bourbons,
Yeah.
whiskeys, all
Yeah,
your
they're going through a phase right now where everybody seems to be doing them, and so they're charging a little bit more for them. So
Well, a lot of it's just due to shipping.
Well, it's shipping.
yeah, but they also go through.
and then-
They've also go through plenty of times where nobody's buying the stuff and it's sitting on the shelf, and then it's when they start lowering the prices. So
That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for so I can buy a bunch of stuff and just start grabbing things. I mean, I still have a closet full of liquor. The only problem is some of those bottles I have to filter out because they are nasty. I've had those bottles longer than most people have been alive.
well, unfortunately, nothing ages well on a shelf. It just stays the same as long as the tops are tight. You'll be all right.
As long as they don't have the corks, because the ones with the corks, I had a bottle up here that had a cork topper, and I went to pull it off one day, and the whole top half broke off. And I couldn't get the cork out because it was stuck to the bottom and like glued itself to the neck. So I had to push the stupid cork in, and doing that, it splintered off into like 40 pieces. So I have one bottle of alcohol in my closet that just has like bits of cork floating around in it. So I got to pour that thing out and filter it, and it's It's unsanitary right now.
That's
I wouldn't
gross.
even touch it.
So,
I would. I
what's up,
probably.
Teresa, how you doing, girl?
Yeah.
Teresa,
Hey,
look, I can
Teresa.
actually wave. Did Roman push a button or is he taking a
I don't
whiz?
know. He's got a black screen, so I don't know what he's doing, but
He probably fell over, tripped on the cat.
I don't think he had that much to drink. Well, listen, it's starting to get up there in time, and I gotta get my butt to bed so I have a good night's sleep.
What, you
Sam,
mean you don't want to go to work on 4 hours of sleep?
Sam. Well, I don't,
Yes, sir.
I'm not done for that. I want to thank you for coming and hanging out with us tonight. We
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Anytime.
Cliff, Raven, Roman, if you were there. Everyone hanging out in the chat, man. Thanks for coming hanging out tonight. Sorry it's not a long one, hour and 42 minutes, but
I can
That's
throw up an
fine.
after party if you all want.
I'm sure there's plenty of people out there you can go watch. So thank you guys for coming hanging out. Thanks for watching me burn tonight. I think that's what we're going to start doing from now on out. We'll just get on up here and hanging out and burning and talking and having a good time. So
I think I'm
love you
a maximum
guys.
at this point.
Keep it
You burn, I'll
spicy.
burn.
Keep it
Keep
spicy.
it spicy.